안녕하세요. 신방송국입니다. 우리는 누군가의 해석보다 현장의 목소리에 집중합니다. 눈물과 기도, 그리고 노래. 이 자리에 모인 신도들은 한국을 넘어 세계 각지에서 찾아왔습니다. 그 가운데 우리는 특별히 나이지리아 신도와의 인터뷰에 성공했습니다. 그는 왜 여전히 이 믿음을 이어가고 있을까? 왜 한학자 총재를 참 어머님이라 부르는 걸까? 그리고 흔히 말하는 세뇌라는 시선 앞에서 그는 어떤 생각을 하고 있을까? 지금부터 신방송국이 담아낸 그들의 실제 이야기를 들어보시겠습니다.
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank you so much for this series of questions. I hope my answers can be deliberate to be able to assist our brothers and sisters elsewhere. So the reason for my practicing unification faith is because I can proudly say anyway that I was born as a second generation of our unification church, which is the fruit of Heavenly Parents' dispensation through our true parents' works in this age. But even as I reach young adulthood as a 23-year-old, I'm able to understand more the depth through my practicing and experimenting of our faith. The core principles can be summarized as love for God, love for humankind, and love for country. And this can even be more simplified to one family under God, who is our heavenly parents in this era. If you look at the flow of history, religion, and ideology more deeply, you will intelligently find out that our unification of church faith is the culmination of our thoughts, teachings, history, religion, and ultimately the fulfillment of God's providence. So we are not simply a new religion, as some people might say, but we are the revelation of Heavenly Parents' dream in this age. We are not there yet, but I want to clearly tell you that we are going towards that direction. That is why I invite everyone to come study our teachings, come study our scriptures with a clear and aspiring conscience. And as Jesus Christ said, you will find the water that does not run out. You will find the water that is everlasting. What do you want to criticize about our movement? Is it the international and cross-cultural blessing? Is it the peace initiatives? Is it the scholarships or businesses which we are running as service to humankind? None. I can categorically tell you that there is none. So let's all strive to live as true children of our Heavenly Parents and be part of this providence at this time. Thank you. Yeah, this is a very fundamental question to my life of faith. And is why I'm going this course as a second generation, an active second generation in this our movement. I believe True Mother is not just a leader, which she is, but in this age, True Mother is God's substantial representative on earth. Our True Mother is the only begotten daughter, the embodiment of Heavenly Mother's love and heart. In our True Mother, I see the completion of heaven's providence, which is the visible revelation of the feminine aspect of God. Through our True Mother's life, her sacrifice and leadership, after our True Mother holy ascension, our True Mother has shown absolute unity with heaven's will. She is guiding the providence as the center of Chonigok. So to follow our True Mother in this era is literally the same as following God directly. Because our True Mother stands as God's representative, carrying Heavenly Parents' authority and heart. She's not just a figure of faith, but she's the living manifestation of God's dream for humanity, restoring the original position of true parents. The reason why we call our True Mother Holy Mother Hand in this age, this new age of Chonigok, is because we are able to recognize our True Mother's providential identity as three things. First, the only begotten daughter. Second, as the embodiment of the Holy Spirit. And third, as the substantial Heavenly Mother. For 6,000 biblical years, providential history, the feminine aspect of God was hidden. But through our True Mother, that mystery is being revealed. The title Holy Mother proclaims that our True Mother is not just the wife of our founder, Reverend Sam Myung Moon, but they stand as co-founder in the position of true parents, standing equally as God's temple on earth. This signifies our True Mother's role in leading all blessed families and every other people as one family under God into the age of Chonigok. Holy Mother Hen is also a global declaration that God's feminine essence is now revealed to humanity. So, folks, this is not a symbolic language, or this is not some self-coveted proclaimed ideology. this is actually the providential authority entrusted to him, to True Mother in this time. Yeah, this gets a little bit tricky because from my own understanding, and I believe every one of us understand that the media world actually deals with objectivity. And this age, faith has also advanced to the point of not just dealing with subjectivity, but also dealing with objectivity at the same time. So our unification movement deals with subjectivity and objectivity at the same time. And that is what is difficult for the media world to capture. The media world often portrays moments of deep devotion as some mere emotional display. Let me recount an example. During the July 18th search warrant that took place at Chonjongung, a lot of us who were attending the spiritual workshop, 600 of us, we gathered in earnesty to pray and comfort our True Mother at that point. We were in tears and praying. We who were on ground, we knew what the situation was. But the media people who were just passing by, they captured us and put up something different in the news, saying that we came to like block the way of the police or that kind of thing. So the media world often deals with objectivity and facts, but then they fail to see deeper. For we who were on ground, what was our point of thinking? What was our expression? It is filial piety and absolute faith to protect God's dwelling place on earth, which is our Chonjongung Palace. In that moment, not just me, but the other 600 people who were attending the workshop together and who were at that point, we felt the living presence of our Heavenly Parent and the immense weight that True Mother was carrying for all humanity. Our tears at that point came from artistic gratitude and determination to stand as a shield for True Mother at that point. What the media cannot capture is that depth of love, that loyalty that flows when one recognizes our True Mother as God's representative. The reality was not about hysteria, as the media put it, but it was about the solemn duty of we children to honor and protect our parents in heaven's providence. Term brainwashing has existed a long time in our movement's history. Even right when our true father was in America, and it seems that this term keeps being recycled and recycled. The term brainwashing is used by those who cannot understand the heart of our faith. For me, following true parent is not blind obedience, but liberation from falsehood. It is not brainwashing. If you need a term, I can give you a new term that you might want to use. You might popularize it, you're afraid to use it. It is called heart washing. The divine principle in our different scriptures and teachings of our true parents does not coerce people, but it enlightens. It gives you like a new glass. It gives you a new vision, a new frame. It does not enslave, but frees us from the bondage of Satan's lineage and false perspective. So through true parents, I experience true freedom and joy in living for the sake of others. And those who call it brainwashing, I can rightly say that they misunderstand what it means to be born into God's lineage and God's truth. It is a voluntary choice of faith rooted in love and conviction and not manipulation, just as everyone in the world has their own conviction of faith. Yeah, so my life of faith has only broadened my vision, deepened my compassion, and strengthened my will to live for humanity and heaven. Yeah, thank you for this question. Our True Mother and our Unification Church movement have a providential mission to guide humanity into a culture of heart centered on Heavenly Parent. Every one of you can agree with me that the society we live today in is fractured by division, conflict, tyranny, loss of values. Our True Mother, our True Parent, is offering the vision of Chonenguk, where families are restored through the blessing and nations can live in harmony as one family under God. I believe our True Mother role is not just religious, but universal, bringing reconciliation between races, between religion, between nations. So our Unification Church is not meant to remain a small movement, and it isn't. It is to be, and it is, the seed of a new civilization of peace. So, brothers and sisters from all around the world, my hope is that every one of us can see in our True Mother the embodiment of Heavenly Mother's love and follow her leadership to heal the world and establish lasting peace together. Thank you so much for having me.